Okay, so this is a review on the Ultimate Guide to U.S. Army Survival Skills, Tactics, and Techniques. This is by the Department of the Army, edited by Jay McCullough. Under these pictures it says weapons, tools, equipment, survival, psychology, first aid, shelter design, traps and snares, rescue procedures, treating shock, mountaineering, close range combat. Okay, so as I said before, this is by the Department of the Army. It's $24.95 US money, and it's, keep on forgetting the page number. Well, it's 2 pounds, 2.4 pounds. It is, let's see, 954 pages. Yeah, that's a big book. The pages are huge too. Well, in the index, let me get there. You have the introduction, part 1, general survival skills. Chapter 1, introduction. Chapter 2, psychology of survival, survival planning, and survival kits. That's a cool chapter because it tells you how to deal with situations that are kind of hard to cope with. You know, more of the mental stuff. And then here's survival medicine for part 2. They have stuff on first aid for like fractures, bites, toxic environments, digital pressure, fundamental criteria for first aid. So it's all the first aid stuff and more. It is the biggest section, and it has a lot of good information and really useful there. That can teach you a lot of stuff you want to know. Then the third part is shelters. It talks about, it's not that detailed, but it has cool stuff talking about like simple shelters for different environments and stuff, where to place them, and a big thing is, or no, not really, but it has good picture. Well, it has really good drawings. So the drawings are amazing. The pictures not so much, but the cool thing is this. If you see my video on how to make a brushwood turtle, I'm not sure which section it was, but I read how to make it from this book, so this book's really informative. It also showed me how to make some weapons, which I put videos up on, the Stone Club. So, part 4 is water, food, plants, herbal remedies, and dangerous plants and animals. So this is like how to get food and water, and some dangerous plants and animals to look out for, certain ways to use certain plants. Then you have part 5 up here, which is firecraft, tools, camouflage, tracking, movement, and combat skills. This is a really cool section because it talks to you about how to make fire, weapons you can make, camouflage, how to track people and animals, combat skills like close quarters, and movement. I'm not sure what that is about, but part 6, I think this is, is environment-specific survival. This is like, there's tropical survival, desert survival, cold weather survival, survival in mountain terrain, sea survival, water crossing, survival in nuclear, biological, and chemical environments. So that sounds pretty interesting. Maybe a little bit over the top, but overall, there's a lot of information. A little bit more than the average mind can hold in on one time reading it through. So to get everything in, you're gonna have to read it a few times. But I haven't read the whole thing. I just go to cool parts that I'm looking at, but I will read the whole thing. It's a very good book. I would say it's worth the money. It's got all these interesting stuff. Well, as you can see here, the pictures aren't that good because they don't show a lot of detail and they're in black and white. But like, if you compare the picture here, which you don't understand what it is, to this drawing, the drawings are way better. Also right there. It teaches you a lot of good information and It also has these caution signs on certain stuff not to do with certain stuff. So yeah, this is a good book.